In this video, we will talk about configuring, managing, and uninstalling CloudSoda agents. Please note that to install an agent, you do need to have a VM or bare metal server in your environment that has Linux, Windows, or Mac running, and that is open to the CloudSoda controller over ports UDP 7498 and 7499. To get started, log into your CloudSoda controller and navigate to the Agents tab. In order to configure an agent, I need two files, the agent configuration file, as well as the installer. Download the installer, I'll click the Download Agent button, and I'll select the OS I am installing on. Please note that all OSs have slightly different installation instructions, so please refer to the link in the description of this video. In my case, I'm installing it on a Windows machine, so I will click the Windows button to download the latest version. I'll also click the Create Agent button in order to create my agent's handle. To name it, I'll give it a name such as Agent Windows and give it a scope of default. I'll then hit the Save button and hit the ellipses in the top right corner in order to enable it, edit it, delete it, or, in this case, download the configuration file. From here, I'll need to take those two files and place them onto my machine. Now that I have the two files on my machine, it is important to note a few things. Number one, CloudSoda will install as the user you are logged in as. I have an administrator command prompt that is open, and so when I install CloudSoda, it will run as administrator. If I am installing as a non-administrator or non-root user, I will only have access to see the files on the local system that that user has access to. Number two is that I've already extracted the soda.exe file from the Soda Windows x64 download package. This process is going to be slightly different for a Linux-based package or a macOS package. The final thing to note is that my agent profile is already in my local path. So when I go to install, I can use my relative path instead of an absolute path. To start the installation, I simply type soda.exe install. The installer will then run and ask if I want to install CloudSoda, and I have to input the profile. Please note that this does not tab complete. You have to type in the exact name of the agent profile. CloudSoda will then ask if we would like to limit the CPU utilization. In this case, I'm going to say no. And I do want to enable Windows long path support. This is not an option when installing on Linux or Mac. CloudSoda will then install, and it will attempt to connect up to the controller. In this case, you can see CloudSoda registered and started. To verify that the Soda process is running, I type Soda status. I can also check to see if there's any kind of connection issue. There is not, and so I'm going to go ahead and jump back to the CloudSoda UI. If I look in here, I can then see that the status of the agent is still disabled, so I'll go ahead and hit the ellipses in the top right corner and hit Enable, and it shows online. So there's been a successful connection to this agent. The agent is now configured and ready to be attached to a storage using an accessor. If you already have those configured, you can attach them directly here by hitting the plus button, selecting your storage, and selecting the accessor that is appropriate for that storage. If you don't have those configured, please continue on to the next video. It is, however, important to mention that if you need to remove an agent, it is as simple as going back and disabling it. This will prevent it from being used in any kind of jobs. You can also delete the agent, and to uninstall it from the CLI, simply need to log back into the machine and type soda uninstall. This will uninstall the agent.